Yeah, this is Mo the Boss Player. I'm gonna talk about Kamala Harris getting Tim Walz to be her vice president running mate. This guy's from Minnesota, governor of Minnesota. This guy believes in open borders and gave a lot of money to Somalian immigrants. Yeah, man, these these Democrats are crashing and burning. Oh my God, Kamala Harris is just terrible. She got this guy that believes in open borders. I'm like, what are you doing? You know, the border and migrant situation is a main topic right now. And you're going to get somebody who believes in open borders. I don't know what Kamala Harris is trying to do. She's trying to lose this election. She's trying to lose it. I'm not a Democrat and I'm not a Republican. I'm independent. I believe foundational Black Americans, Black people that's been in the United States, that can trace their lineage back to at least 1700, before the United States was even a country. I believe they should get everything that's owed to them: reparations, the anti-Black hatred crime bill, all that. So I'm not a Democratic person or a Republican person. Both of the parties, they flip-flop. Both of them ain't gonna do anything for Black people. But like I said, if in another video, like I said, if somebody, putting the gun in my head and try to make me vote, I'm gonna have to vote for the Republicans, man, because these Democrats are way too radical left. Want to bring all these illegal immigrants over here, and you can see these immigrants committing crimes in New York and Chicago, Colorado. They smuggling drugs up in West Virginia. They're everywhere committing crimes. They're in Maine. I think they're in Vermont. They everywhere. Everywhere. And this is unacceptable. See, I live in Texas, where it's a Republican state, but it is a lot of Mexican immigrants over here and all these other immigrants coming from Central America, Venezuelans and Ecuadorians, all them folks, they down here as well. Cubans, Puerto Ricans. It's insane. But, Kamala Harris wants to, get this guy to be the vice president. She should have picked a better candidate, somebody who's not a radical leftist, somebody who doesn't believe in open borders. He ain't did anything for Black folks out there in Minnesota. He called the National Guard on, when they did the uprising for George Floyd. He didn't do anything to those cops. He didn't come out and say anything about those cops. It was some people that came over to his, I think his mansion or house in Minnesota. I don't know what they was going to do, but he had called Trump, and Trump, said some things about him to get the people, to leave his house or something. I forgot what it was, but Trump was talking about that. But anyways, like I said, the Democrats, they're crashing and burning right now. Kamala Harris, she said she ain't gonna do anything for Black people. So Black folks, don't sit there and vote for these Democrats, man. There's a lot of Black people that's been waking up. I've seen a lot of videos and on YouTube and Twitter and all these other platforms. The Black people are really pissed off about letting these immigrants come over here and getting these jobs and getting all these benefits, getting free rent, getting all food stamps. They're getting everything off of taxpayers' money. And the Democrats want to prioritize immigration. Immigration should have been stopping a long time ago. I don't know why it's still a problem now. We can't house all these different people who failed in their countries. We can't. See, Black people, we ain't run to a whole nother country because we couldn't make it in the United States. We really got to get it out the mud. Really, literally got to get it from the bottom to the top. See, we can't just run and go to a whole nother country because we failed the United States. You don't see Black folks, Black Americans leaving the United States in mass exodus. They leave in different states to go into another state where they can get some money. Some people leave in California, some people leave in New York because the cost of living is high. Some people come into Texas and down south because the cost of living is low. You can find you a career, you can find some jobs and stuff like that. But it's just like, we don't flee the whole country. These folks, they flee in their countries because they fail in their homelands and they can't make it. We don't have that option. We don't have millions of Black folks just leaving the United States because we failed. We can't make it out here. We got to find something to do. We literally have to get it out the mud. And I'm not a Democratic fan. I'm not a Kamala Harris fan. She's a very much an anti-Black racist. And this Tim Walz guy, he's very anti-black. The Democratic Party is just very anti-black. You would think the Republican Party is anti-black. No, the Democrats, they way worse than the Republicans. They are way worse. They want to bring every other immigrant person to replace black people. Black people homeless, don't have no jobs, no money. It's ridiculous out here. It's ridiculous. By her choosing this dude, she just really just lost the election. I mean, all Trump got to do is be like, look, they believe in open borders, and that's it. That's it. That's it. And then if the black people sit there and think about what Kamala Harris is going to do for him, she says she's not going to do anything for black people. It's well documented. There's a video that came out way back in 2020. She did an interview, and the interviewer asked her, "Are you going to do anything for black people?" She's like, "No, I'm not going to do anything to just, benefit black people." No. Come on now. It's already over. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Trump fan like that, but he's going to win in a landslide. He's going to win. It's too easy. It's too easy. All you have to do is bring up the border. That's the only thing that's going to pop up. That's it. And show all these criminals in New York and Chicago, Colorado, just show all the crime that these migrants have been doing towards United States citizens. And that's a wrap. The Democrats let that happen. It's over. The Democratic Party really have no chance. To be honest, the Democratic Party need to just disband. And another political party, like a foundational Black American political party, a black political party, we need to take over. Basically, we need to take over. And then just run the Democrats out of office. We don't need no more Democratic parties. They ain't gonna do anything for black people. They got black Democrats, they talking about open borders and all that stuff. They don't even say anything about what they're gonna do for black American citizens. There's a lot of people that then said they were gonna do something for black people and ain't do nothing. And they were black and they were Democrat. So basically the Democratic Party just crashing and burning right now. It's over with. She gonna get this guy that believes in open borders. How's that gonna help you win against Trump? How's that gonna help you win? They already know that you were the border czar and that you didn't do anything for the border. What makes you think that you're gonna win now? Come on now. Like I said, I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm independent. I believe black Americans, we need our own political party. And basically the Democratic Party need to be disbanded and defunded because they don't do anything for black people. And some black people got the nerve to be a Democrat and got the nerve to represent them and got the nerve to try to run to be a Democrat instead of being independent. It's ridiculous. But like I said, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, they have no chance. I'll be very surprised if they even come close to winning the election. Very surprised. Because the only thing Trump got to do is talk about the border, and that's it. But I'm going to wrap it up there. I just want to, say what I had to say about the Democratic Party. They really don't have no chance of beating Trump at all. Kamala Harris should have picked a better candidate. She didn't do that. She had all this time to, find somebody who can not be so radical left, not believe in open borders, and didn't do anything for black people in Minnesota. Minnesota black folks are broke and poor. It's ridiculous, man. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm more than Boss Player. I'm going to holler.